Okay, guys, if you can back out to 2D, then I can wind the clock back, or our times back. Fozine, where have you gone?
Ah, sorry, my mistake. I thought you meant first chat. When you said back out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's back. Yeah, about 150 or something like that.
Yeah, 142 should do it. 141. Stand by. Okay, guys, same thing again.
Don't forget to reload your IFF plan because it changes every 2 hours.
Okay. Fozine, you coming back in?
Yeah, should already be there. I just had to go back because all my BPTs have been messed up.
You're not in the right flight.
Should be right now.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. So if everyone opens the data cartridge and reload, open up IFF and click on the plan, and just to make sure it's updated, and then save your data cartridge. Okay, mission has been saved. Stand by. I commit to ramp. Fly, fly, fly. Sim pip.
Vegas is in pit.
Those is in the pit. Cobra 5 check.
Read.
Nothing heard from 4. Cobra 5 check, Victor.
3.
Cobra 5-1, Kunasan, due in page 2984.
Check all 5 check.
Cobra 5-1, Kunasan, runway 18 for takeoff.
Cobra 5-4 Victor check. 1. And Cobra 5 standby check. Cobra 5 check.
3.
4. And 1 screen check.
Green jet.
4 green jet. Ground.
Cobra 2,
5.
4 ship, F-16, request a taxi.
Good morning, Cobra 2, you are number 2 for departure. Hold present position.
Mudhen 6, 2 ship, F-16, request taxi.
Good morning, Mudhen 6, you are number 2 for departure. Hold present position. Cobra 2, taxi, Charlie, Papa, Echo, and hold short, runway 18. Give way to Mudhen 6, 2, F-16, taxiing, Gulf. Give way to Cobra 2, 4, F-16, taxiing, Charlie.
Cobra 2, taxiing.
Cobra 5. As frag, request taxi.
Good morning, Cobra 5, you are number 3 for departure. Hold present position. Expect taxi, time 0132. Give way to Mudhen 6, 2, F-16, taxiing, Gulf.
Cobra 5 holding. So we've got a couple of minutes wait. Ground Jackal 5, 2 ship ready for taxi.
Good morning, Jackal 5, you are number 4 for departure. Hold present position. Expect taxi, time 0133. Give way to Cobra 5, 4, F-16, taxiing, Papa. Mudhen 6, taxi, Gulf, Charlie, Papa, Echo, and hold short, runway 18.
Mudhen 6, taxiing.
Cobra 5 set QNH 2984. Guys, respond with position numbers please, rather than a double click because it's a full ship. Four.
Cobra 2-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 9230.
Tower Cobra 5, we cleared to taxi.
Cobra 5, you are number 3 for departure. Hold present position. Expect taxi, time 0134. Give way to Mud Hen 6-2 F16, taxiing Papa.
Should be clear in a minute because Mudhead 6 are going past now.
Cobra 5, taxi, Papa, Echo, and then hold short, runway 18.
Taxi Papa Echo, hold short 18 Cobra 5. And one is now.
Jackal 5, taxi, Papa, Echo, and then hold short, runway 18.
Papa Echo, hold short 18 Jackal 5. Cobra 5, Jackal 5, stand by for double check. Cobra. Cobra. Cobra 5, good dummy. Jackal 5.
Mud Hen 6-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 9230.
Cobra will do EOR.
Cobra 5-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 9230.
Let's push through.
Mudhen 6, Kunasan Tower, weight 190 at 9 knots, runway 18, you're cleared for takeoff.
Cobra 5 Alpha check, 1 is 178123. Just confirming your bullseye number in the HUD. If it's the same, 178123, just say same.
3 same.
4 same. Tower Cobra 5, holding short at Echo, ready for departure.
Cobra 5, hold short. Mudhen 6, contact departure. Cobra 5, Kunasan Tower, position and hold, runway 18.
Position hold, 18. Cobra 5.
Cobra 5-1, Kunasan
just got
Tower,
wind check.
190 at 13 knots.
It winds from the right, so 1 will line up left lane, 2 right lane, 3 left lane, 4 right lane. Four. Tower Trickle 5, holding short, 2 ship ready for departure.
3 ready.
4 ready. Run up.
Jackal 5, hold short. Cobra 5, Kunasan Tower, weight 190 at 7 knots, runway 18, you're cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Cobra 5. Okay, 1's going to take off at, on the top of the minute, 5-second intervals. 1 road.
Three rolling.
4 rolling.
Three airbill.
Cobra 5-1, contact departure.
4 airborne.
Jackal 5,
Push
Kunasan Tower, weight 190 at 8 knots, runway.
Departure Cobra 5 with you 2 miles south of the airport. Passing through Angels 2.
Cobra 5, Kunasan, departure, fly heading 170, resume on navigation.
Zoom mode navigation, Cobra 5. Okay, 1 is 350 knots, 5 degrees nose up, passing through Angels 3, coming right for steer 3.
Three turning right now.
departure, Jackal 5 to ship with you 1500.
Jackal 5, Kunasan, departure, fly heading 155, resume on navigation.
Cobra 5, push 6. Cobra 5, check. 3.
4.
These clouds are an improvement.
No, no.
Yeah. K4 will maintain a speed of 320 and build up a gap between the lead.
4. Cobra 5, Jackal 5, we're right behind you. Good dolly.
Cover that. Cobra 5 second element is maintaining 320 knots for separation.
Copy, we're at 300.
Cobra set 2992.
3.
4.
And if you haven't done so already, now's a good time to do your fine alignment on your helmet. Cobra, let's fence it.
fenced in, 11,000 feeding.
Four fence in 9-8.
And one's fenced in, 10.5 feeding.
Okay, 3 have reduced my climb to 3 degrees.
Chalice, Cobra 5, request picture.
Cobra, 5-1, Chalice. 7, picture is 3 groups, azimuth split. West group, bullseye, 2-5-0. 5-7, 25,000, track. East, hostile. Southeast group, bullseye, 2-4-0. 2-6, 18,000, track. South, hostile. East group, bullseye, 2-4-5. 2-3, 17,000, track. South, hostile.
It looks like there's 3 groups there, all of which could be a factor once we turn north. But currently all are over the floor. One is levelling off range, just 2-4.
Three, you're marking now.
Yeah, I went too high, dropping down to 2-4.
Okay, 2, kick it out right to a mile. Or 2, when we get to steer 3, we're going to do a 90 right, and then we're going to do a shackle to put you back on the right hand side. That looks good there. Three, if you want to take like 15-degree offset left, and that'll just increase the space a bit before you make your turn to steer 4.
Yeah, 3. Okay, 4, let's make a new heading of 270.
4.
Stand by 90 right. 2, 90 right, 90 right, go. Two, did you wait start your turn until I was looking right at you? Okay, that's what you need to do on a 90, right, okay. Yeah, that's a 90 right, tack right. Okay, just ease yourself back into position at your 7 o'clock. Okay, one has new contacts, bullseye 21950 strober.
4, standby for in place turn to steer. On my mark, ready, go.
Okay, I've got possible multiples of standby for a declare. Chalice 7 declared 21758 15,000 stroke.
Cobra, 5-1, Chalice. 7, contact confirmed hostile. ID to Su-25.
Okay, that first group's Su-25, no factor, but there may be escorts monitoring.
One 3, are you settled at max 65?
We're at Mach 0.77 now. We've got contacts on the nose at 40 miles hostile. Currently we've confirmed SU-25, but we're looking for anything else.
Look at that. Pushing to 77.
I'm going 5 degrees, nose up to. Okay, that's dropped. Faded. Chalice 7, Cobra 5, both dip.
Cobra 5, Magic 2, controlling but nothing fit.
Okay, looks like they're down. Possibly the page. New contact, bullseye 24450, 18,000 medium. Chalice 7, Cobra 5, declared 24250, 18,000.
Cobra, 5-1, Chalice. 7, contact is friendly.
Okay, 5 copies, friend.
4, climb to Angels 26.
4.
Okay, I'm levelling off again, Angels 26. Yeah, copy that, saying that for me. Okay, I had 1 friendly contact on the nose, that's now faded. I've got 1 strober contact, bullseye 21525. That one, don't declare that one. 23455, that's friendly.
Cobra, 5-2, Chalice. 7, contact confirmed hostile. ID to Su-25.
Verbal, because it just declared it as friendly. Okay, let's monitor that group. Okay, there's another strober 22448 17,000. I'm going to declare on that. Chalice 7, Cobra 5, Claire 22348 17,000.
Cobra, 5-1, Chalice. 7, contact confirmed hostile. ID to Su-25.
Okay, it's another Su-25.
1-3, got long track, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it's outer ring, no factor at this time. Okay, we're 1 and 2 are now on cap hot. We're going to maintain Mach 0.8 at this time. Okay, we've got SU-25s on the nose now at 20 miles, no factor. Bullseye 23564. 2, can you see the strobe and right of scope 22049? Can you monitor that? You can see if we can get burn through. I've got the group 23546. Chalice 7, Cobra 5, declare 24046,
Cobra
18,000.
5-1, Chalice 7, contact is friendly.
Copy.
Yeah, it's not singing friendly though.
Yeah, it is now. Alright, so I've got a 2-ship at 18,000 on the nose now at 9 miles, SU-25, no fact. They're coming down our left side, these SU-25s. 3, you monitoring those targets? They're at 18,000 right next to me now.
Copy.
Just monitor those groups. Okay, I'm at your 2. I am at your 7 o'clock, slightly low. Your stroke will come down. Stand by 2, I'm not trucking.
23378. Passing by 10 o'clock now.
Yeah, should be no factor. I'll just let the strike flight. Yeah, can you call those to the strike flight with the bullseye?
Build it. Jackal 5, Cobra 5-3. Be advised, targets at bullseye 233 for 8-1 are at Angels 18, are SU-25's no factor.
Jackal 5 copies. Flight be advised of getting mud long track, mud flat face. A long track possibly on the about 20 miles southwest of the southern SA2.
Copy.
3, stand by hook left. Sorry, 2, stand by hook left.
4 steer point 5.
4.
2, hook left. Go. Lead elements call.
Copy that. Dropping back to Mach 8. 4 kick out right, please.
4.
And 2, descend Angels 2-3. 2-6 for the hot, 2-3 for the cold.
All contacts are singing friendly.
Jackal 5, Cobra 5.
Go for Jackal.
Yeah, currently all contacts in the immediate vicinity are friendly. You're cleared to proceed to the target area.
Jackal 5 copies.
Can you contact 269 for 3-3, stand by. Rated.
Has anybody else lost Dolly?
Yeah.
Jackal 5, can you reinitiate Dolly, please?
Let's declare him bullseye 280 Angels 9.
Cobra 5-3, Chalice 7, contact confirmed hostile.
Three data.
4.
1, you need to turn cold. That's right, that's
Okay, 4. Left hand turn, hook turn, 2, steer, 4, go.
2, hook left, go.
Okay, I'm doing a 2.3 G turn, descending 2-3.
Alright, 2, get yourself back into position, reference stiff 5.
Second element cold.
First one's hot. 3, where were those hostile contacts?
Slightly right of scope, 9,000 feet and 60 miles.
Jala 7, Cobra 6 declare 26021, 16,000.
Cobra, 5-1, Chalice, 7, pure ball, 2, friendly, 1, bandit.
Okay, we've got a fur ball at 25021, monitor that please. 2. Any leakers on that, declare on them. And I've got a second contact at 29052, Strober, 1 is monitoring.
Okay, 4, let's start the climb to ship 26.
4.
Right, true, we've got a little bit out of sync with the timings, so when 1 and 2 go cold now, you're going to continue cold.
Cobra 5, Jackal 5.
Go for Cobra.
I've got an SA4 on the way, we're gonna have to deal with that before we get to the SA2s. Playtime for SA4 about 5 minutes.
Cobra copies, so we'll continue the cap and we'll advise on playtime.
Jackal 5.
Okay, 4, my speed is Mach 85, just to make distance.
Chala 7, Cobra 5,
Cobra, 5-1, Chalice,
declare
7,
bullseye
contact is friendly.
29037, 19,000. Alright, 2, that's a friendly group you've got in front of you there. Okay, let's turn cold now. Hook left, go. Go.
4.
Two, let's accelerate map point 85. And Cobra 5 fuel check, 1 is 8.6 feeding.
3 is 9.2 feeding.
4 is 7.9.
Low fuel state 7.9. Minimise burner where able.
4.
K3 is reading a mixed bag of targets to the northeast, mixed up with friendlies.
A-firm, there's a furball going on up there. We're monitoring. They haven't come any further south. They're about 50 miles.
Yeah, copy that. K4, the checker. That's at 260 for 28.
4.
At 2, I think you shot past me. What's your speed there?
Cobra, 5-3, Chalice, 7, Pure Ball, 2, Friendly, 4, Bandit.
Or just passing around the other side.
4.
Passing you now, 2. One's map point 8.
Okay, new contacts, bullseye 30126. Jamming.
Check space 3.
Yeah, copy that.
Try and maintain map point 7 on the cap, and point 6 is a bit low.
Okay, at a faded target at 40 miles standby.
Cobra, 5-3, Chalice, 7, contact confirmed hostile.
3, you need to turn cold.
Copy that. New contact for you. 37559, Angels 13, heading in the direction of our friendlies, Jackal.
Yeah, copy that. Left turn.
Fort, left turn.
4.
Descend 24,000. Okay, new heading 180.
4.
Cobra 5-1, Magic 2 on station. Cobra 5-1, Magic 2.
Contact is friendly.
Yeah, one check just behind Jackal. 13,000. They were definitely heading their direction and confirmed enemy.
Cobra 5-1, Magic 2.
Contact confirmed hostile.
Jackal 5, defend west, defend west. Hostiles 17,000 east of you, about 10 miles.
Jackal 5 is gates west, the Bruiser is a 4.
Okay, I'm trying to get a print on these contacts. It might be the SU-25s here too, we'll monitor.
Cobra 5-1, Magic 2.
Contact confirmed hostile.
Jackal 5 Cobra, those contacts are now heading northeast. We're at your 5 o'clock, approximately 15 miles.
Copy, remaining west for now.
I can't get a VID at the moment. Monitor. So just come right again, back towards steer 5 and we'll just monitor.
4, climb to 26.
4.
Maintain Mach 0.8.
You get a VID on them. I've got a profile view and I'm having difficulty making out what it is. Alright, drop that contact and just watch out front for us. See if there's anything else. Jackal 5 Cobra 5.
Go for Jackal.
That contact group is now bullseye 25860 17,000 northeast. Should be no factor for you at this time.
Okay, we're going back at the SA2s then.
4, hook turn left. Go.
Right, 3. That contact now 25959 17,000 northeast. Just monitor it when you turn hot.
25959, 17,000, copy.
Nathan. 2, hook left, go. Magic.
Cobra 5-1, Magic 2.
Contact confirmed hostile.
There's another contact about 20 miles north of Jackal at the moment at 20,000 heading north.
Copy that.
A Jackal 5 Cobra 5.
Go for Jackal.
You've got another contact about 20 miles north of you, it's 18,000, currently cold, heading north. Advise you monitor that group.
Jackal 5 copies.
And 1 is descending, Angels 2-3. Okay, 3 I'm gonna... we'll maintain map point 8 because we're a little bit north of the cap point. That's 3 if you maintain map point 7.
3 copies, reducing to Mach 7.
possible SA-4 destroy and 2 SA-2s. We've got overall playtime another 5 minutes, so should be good to go.
Copy that. Three is passing steer 5.
Copy that. 3, turn cold, and we will continue cold for another few miles just to reset the cap south.
Copy. Okay, 4, hub turn left. Go.
4.
Descent to 23,000.
2, continue reference stiffle. And 2, that's climb.
Echo 5, Echo 5.
Yeah, go.
We've got enemies trembling from the airbase northwest of targets. Targets to upon the SA-2. No VID, returning cold now.
A firm, that's likely MiG-21s from that airbase. Going to turn hot in a second.
That'll be MiG-23's one.
I think the MiG-23s are the airbase right over the SA-7, SA-2. I think the northern SA-2 is MiG-21. 2, hook left. Shallow 7, cover 5, ping.
Cobra 5-1, Magic 2, picture clear.
Yeah, I've got nothing. Getting picture clear from AWAC. Magic 2, cover 5, Bogadon.
Cobra 5-1, Magic 2, nearest threat bullseye 30052 20,000. Beaming hostile print MiG-21s, 2 ship.
4, climb 26,000.
4.
Jackal 5, Cobra 5.
I go for Jackal 5.
Yeah, we're not picking anything up. Might have been an aircraft landing at that location.
Negative. 2 MiG-21s. I'm Spike 21 from my airbase. The north. I'm scramming south.
Yeah, 2 minimize.
Cobra 5-2, Magic 2, on station. Cobra 5-2, Magic 2, contact confirmed hostile.
Jackal 5-2 defensive 21 at 267093.
4, hub turn right.
I'm
left.
10,000 descending.
Go.
4.
Copy that. 2, switch right bandit at 14,000. Confirm that one's hostile. take the right bandit at 14,000. Firm sorted. Okay, I've just got another bunch of contacts showing up much closer. Stand by. 6,000.
Cobra 5-1,
Got
Magic
much
2,
closer
contact
contact.
confirmed hostile.
7,000. Yeah, there's some other contacts. MiG-21's close. On the nose now, 28 miles. There's a closer group at 6,000. Gate.
3 or 4 support.
Jack, I recommend you proceed west when able. We're engaging the group 26656 at 6 and 11,000.
Stand by. Stand by. We've engaged offensive on one time MiG-21. Another one splashed.
Cobra 5-1, Magic 2,
Contact confirmed hostile.
Box 3 cranking left. Hit ball. Second Fox 3.
Chaff, flare.
Okay, we are trespass. Let's turn cold. 3 and 4 take.
With you.
Altitude.
2 run.
Okay, I took 2 Fox 3s on the left bandit.
My number 2 is down. I merged with the last 21.
Right, I'm going to come round to the left and see if I can support the other flight.
Yeah, I got contacts 270 for 56, faded.
Yeah, we're coming west to support you now.
Okay, Jackal 5 is 2 times slash 21. I'm now on the deck, egressing southeast.
Jack, I'll confirm you're deloused already.
Cobra 5-4,
Already
Magic
last
2,
some
Contact confirmed hostile.
bingo fuel and bingo weapons.
Copy that. 2 comes south. 3, 4, can you cover us while we egress?
3 copies. Okay, we're going to head towards Jackal 5's last location.
Yeah, let's rejoin on steer 6. Jackal 5, proceed south now and rejoin on you.
Stand by, new contact. Break. Declaring at bullseye 278 for 57, just 14.
Cobra 5-3, Magic 2, on station. Cobra 5-4, Magic 2,
Contact confirmed hostile. ID'd as
MiG-21.
Four tracking 26352.
Copy that. Are they confirmed hostile?
Like MiG-21.
Weapons free.
2, rejoin on me.
Four Fox 3. 26053.
Cobra 5-3, Magic 2,
Cranking right.
Contact confirmed hostile. ID'd as
3, do you
MiG-21.
need support?
Stand by.
4 turning left. Turning south, sorry.
Copy that. Fox 3 on Bandit 26656, Angel 17. Cranking right.
Jackal 5 is Bingo 1-5 proceeding to alternate.
Cover. 3, you are trespass.
Yeah, copy that.
2, let's go left. Let's come in left now to support 3 and 4.
Okay, I think my missile's been trashed, so there's a MiG-21 behind me somewhere.
What deal out?
Nothing on raw.
Yeah, I've got it at 14,000. Magic 2, Cobra 5, declare 27051
Cobra
14,000.
5-1, Magic 2, contact is outlaw.
Two spike on the tail.
Confirm what it is.
There's a MiG-21 behind me, and SA-2's live.
Copy that. He's only about 10 miles behind you. I am gate now, but he's still 30 miles away. 2, have you got the other contact there? Is it taken off, Angels 1? Copy that. Right, I'm taking a max range shot. Box 3, 259, 53, 13,000. Get him off your tail, 3. Copy. Thank you. Alright, 2, as soon as we delouse 3 and 4, 3 and 4, are you able to turn cold? Continue cold now?
Copy that, yeah, we're at steer 5.
Yeah.
Steer 4 now.
It's hotting up.
4 rejoin.
4.
Climb me to 26,000.
I'm off cold. Two, let's go.
Okay, 4, I've reduced my speed to Mach 8, Mach 0.8.
4. 3, stay at least map 0.85 if able. There's still stuff coming south.
Copy.
Jackal 5, Cobra 5.
Go for Jackal.
Yeah, are you able to reach alternate?
Negative, I'm Bingo 1-2.
State your intention.
I'm gonna keep heading southeast now, see if I can make it to home plate. Otherwise I'll divert to alternate.
Cobra copy. We've got some threats still to the north. We're all Miller time at this time.
Jackal 5 copies.
Cobra 5 fuel jet. 1 is 5.5.
3 is 6.7.
4 is 5.5. 4.4.
Airless fuel state 4.1. Right, 2, minimise AB. Magic 2, Cobra 5, request pick.
Cobra 5-1, Magic 2. Picture is 2 groups. Range and azimuth split. South group, bullseye. 2, 6, 5, 3, 1, 25,000. Track, south, hostile. North group, bullseye. 2, 9, 5, 4, 0, 16,000. Track, south, hostile. Bingo. Bingo.
Okay, both those groups are at least 70 miles north of our current position.
Okay, 3's passing steer 4, heading to steer 7.
Okay, 2, let's reference.
Jackal 5 is going to alternate.
Copy that, Jackal 5, you are picture clear at this time. So we're going to reference steer 7 direct and you're clear to rejoin combat spread right.
Go for 3.
Yeah, we'll stay about 15 miles behind you if you want to lead us back in.
Copy. Jackal 5 is 35 miles from the alternate, fuel is 0.9. I'm going to switch to alternate now.
Copies, best of luck.
Okay. Time to cut the corner, I think. Select steer point 7, correction, steer point 8. There we go.
What? Three, 4.
Yep.
Yeah, I bent my landing gear on takeoff, so I'll get you to have a look at my landing gear once we get down below speed.
Copy that.
Right, 2, let's left turn, steer 8. We'll do it as a 90 left. 90 left, 90 left. Go.
Okay, 3, reduce speed to max 7.
4.
Alright, might as well just stay about there too, that's fine.
Foreign position.
Visual.
Cobra 5, let's reset for bingo.
Say again.
Reset for bingo. 3-8.
Copy.
Copy that. 2, reset 2.5.
On 3, I can see you're catching us up. Do you want us to drop in with you for the overhead break?
Stand by. Yeah, 3, what's your speed currently?
Mach 0.7.
Copy that. You can drop that to map point 65 and we'll catch you up. 2, have you got fuel to descend? Copy that. That's 5 degrees nose down. And I'm visual on 3 and 4, so we'll close up on them. And 2, switch left side. 3, increase map point 8.
3.
One's reducing speed, point 8. Cobra 5 degrees nose down. Go. 3, just confirm your speed. Don't seem to be gaining on you now.
Yeah, I'm slowing down. Throttle idle, are we?
I just want you to maintain map point 8. 4 coming past you on your left side now, slightly low.
Visual.
Copy.
You're going 10 degrees nose down. And 3, I'm just coming past your left side now. It's a rejoin. Everybody on echelon left.
Copy, switching echelon.
Okay, 1 is idle, no boards. 15 degrees nose down. Fence out.
Altitude.
3 fenced up.
4 fenced out.
Push 4.
Good morning, Cobra 5-1. Gunasan approach. You are cleared all the way in for overhead approach. Runway 18. Welcome back. Skew page 2985.
Clear to the overhead, Cobra 5.
Satan 44. Maintain final
Yeah,
approach
Cobra 5,
course
catch that,
175. Slow to approach speed. Cobra 5-3. Gunasan approach. Traffic 10 o'clock. 5 miles. Satan 4-4. Contact tower. Done final. Switch to
Right.
9230. Cobra 5-1. Contact tower for landing. Switch to 9230. Cobra 5-1. Gunasan approach. Quebec. Foxtrot Echo 2984. Cyborg 2-1. Contact tower for landing. Switch to 9230. Cobra 5-3. Gunasan approach. Traffic now. 8 o'clock. 1 mile. Hawkeye 3-1. Orbit for spacing 4,000.
And looking for 350
Hawkeye
knots,
3-2.
1500
Orbit
feet.
for spacing 5,000. Hawkeye 3-1. Turn right heading 135. Hold 4,000. Maintain 270 knots. Runway 18. Cobra 5-3. Gunasan approach. Traffic 4 o'clock. 1 mile. Cobra 5-3. Gunasan approach. Traffic now. 5
Push
o'clock.
3.
1 mile. Hawkeye 3-2. Turn right heading 180. Descend to 4,000. Runway 18. Cobra 5-3. Gunasan approach. Traffic now. 5 o'clock. 1 mile.
One's on the brake.
Tap. Flare.
Cobra 5-2. Execute missed approach. Vector 355. Contact approach for resequencing.
3 on the brake.
Cobra 5-1. Execute missed approach. Clearance canceled. Vector
4 on brake.
355. Contact approach for resequencing. Cobra 5-2. Turn left heading 130. Climb to 4,000. Maintain 300 knots. Cobra 5-4. Execute missed approach. Clearance canceled. Vector
2, I think you're
350.
inside.
Contact approach for resequencing.
Okay, 1's making the turn 2, go around.
Cobra 5-2. Turn right heading 140.
Three's on the perch, get down.
Cobra 5-2. Turn left heading 200. Climb to 4,000. Maintain 300 knots. Runway 18. Hawkeye 3-1. Descend to 3,000. Maintain 290 knots. Runway 18. Cobra 5-1. Kunsan Tower. Next time get clearance before landing. Cobra 5-1. Contact tower. Switch to 9230. Hawkeye 3-2. Descend to 3,000. Maintain 270 knots. Runway 18. Cobra 5-3. You're causing a traffic conflict. Contact approach for sequencing of the Pokey area. Hawkeye 3-1. Turn right heading 180. Hold 3,000. Maintain 230 knots. Vectors to final. Runway 18.
Left of
Cobra 5-2. Turn right heading 235. Maintain 300 knots.
Copy that, I'll stay at
Cobra 5-4. Turn right heading 225. Climb to 4,000. Maintain 280 knots. Runway 18. Hawkeye 3-2. Turn right heading 175. Hold 3,000. Maintain 230 knots. Vectors to final. Runway 18. Cobra 5-4. Turn right heading 255. Climb to 4,000. Maintain 300 knots. Cobra 5-2. Turn left heading 200.
What's your speed for?
295. I don't want to go any faster because I'll do more damage.
Okay, I'm coming round. Let's see if I can come round this way.
Copy that. I'll try and turn inside you.
Cobra 5-4. Turn right heading 305.
Okay,
Cobra
visual on you.
5-2. You're causing a traffic conflict. Contact approach for sequencing of the Pokey area.
Bingo.
4 on down, man.
Copy, maintain altitude.
Cobra 5-4. You're causing a
Yeah,
traffic
I'm pretty sure
conflict. Contact
all
approach
three-
for
all
sequencing of the
three
Pokey
gear
area. Hawkeye
Give
3-1.
it a shot.
Maintain final approach course 175. Check speed.
Warning.
Yeah, so I'm
Hawkeye
pretty sure
3-1. Contact tower. Done final. Switch to 9230.
The 4 ship just about to take off now, so we'll extend downwind.
I would recommend
Hawkeye
that
3-2. Maintain
2
final
3
approach
land.
course 175. Check speed. Hawkeye
Yeah,
3-2.
that's,
Contact tower. Done final. Switch to 9230.
Aircraft. Oh, they're taking off now.
Visual on you 3, you can turn in if you want.
Yeah, I'm visual on incoming aircraft as well.
Cobra 5-2. Hawkeye 3-2 on final.
Yeah,
Hawkeye
2 4's
3-2.
gonna land
Sound
last.
south.
They've got a gear
Continuing down
issue.
for runway
Aircraft
18.
taking off now.
Gamble 2. Contact departure.
Yeah, I recommend you land after 3.
3's turning base leg now.
What's your position 2? I'm just behind 3 myself.
2's just on the dead side. It's about to turn crosswind.
Copy that. 2, let me know when you're final.
Hawkeye 3-1, Tucson Tower, Wayne 190 at 8 knots, runway 18, clear for landing, jet gear down.
Okay, 3's long finals.
3, be advised, I'm getting a clear to land for Hawkeye 3, so there may be AI traffic about.
Yeah, copy that. Visual 1 that's high above me.
Cobra 5-2. Hawkeye 3-2, Tucson Tower, Wayne 190 at 8 knots, runway 18, clear for landing, jet gear down.
Yep, me.
Yeah, 2, land after 3, but just be advised there may be AI traffic coming in to land on long final.
Oh, actually, I've got an aircraft right in front of me. Okay, I've got AI landing right in front of me. I'm just trying to keep my distance.
Cobra 5-3, Tucson Tower, next time get a clearance before landing.
That's me in trouble.
Cobra
Copy
5-2,
that, 2.
Tucson Tower, next time get a clearance before landing.
4, once the runway's clear here, you're clear
Hawkeye
to attempt
3-1,
landing, just
contact
watch out
ground,
for the AI.
273-525.
4 is 8 miles out.
Be advised, there's a couple of it. There's 3 AI in front of me, so just be aware.
Yeah. 4, it may be worth declaring an emergency, because they should clear everything out of the way
Hawkeye
if you know
3-2, contact ground, switch to 273-525.
Okay, 3 is exiting runway.
And then I'm parked about halfway down on the large open expanse of the pan with the refuel trucks.
Cobra 5-3, taxi back to the ramp. Welcome back.
That's me now to your 2 o'clock, 2.
Viper 2 ship F-16s. Request taxi.
Good morning, Viper 2. You are number 2 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Plasma 4-2 F-16, taxiing Gulf.
Four's down.
Four, if you exit left when able, and you should just see us now about your 2 o'clock, sorry, 11 o'clock.
4. 4 exiting left.
Let's push 2.
Guys, cleared exit. Right. Scores on the doors. I see I 2 aircraft, and I think Griffin got 1. We'll review the shots of the debrief. Any flight brief points before we go to the package debrief?
Thought maybe we got a bit too far away from our escorted flight. Couldn't really help out Fisty quickly enough.
Yeah, I think it was more that they moved than we did, but maybe we should reset. So it's a good point to discuss for the debrief. Also, they were there for a lot longer than I was expecting them to be there, probably because of the SA4. But I think that drew attention to us after a period of time. It was a little bit tight on the recovery. Happened fairly quickly, only because by the time so when you offered to basically rejoin on myself, Griffin, I was just checking our distance, and I worked out that if you just slowed down a bit, we would just have enough room to rejoin, and that's how it turned out. But it was a little bit tight, but I think it worked out okay. Not quite sure. I don't know. I thought it was you on my inside too when I told you to go around. Did you lose sight of me, or were you behind me on the downwind? Yeah. Yeah, so as one of the consequences of the turn was we were a little bit left, and therefore we ended up a little bit tight. So I tried to ease off on the turn, but which is maybe why you ended up inside of me. But ideally you want to be, before you break in and follow me around, you need to be visual on me so you don't run into me. But also hold the 250 knots. Yeah, hold the 250 knots. So I'm pretty sure that was you. So you ended up going around and coming back around, and then I think the rest of it was okay, except a little bit of a tight turn onto final, even with this slight offset. And then I think because 4 had the gear problem, then 3 went around with him to try and troubleshoot that. So that was all fine, other than they mixed in with the AI as usual. Other than that, I haven't really got any sort of key. We'll have to review the shots and that, but and there's a couple of package points for discussion, but I haven't really got anything. One thing I did find is that the targeting pod is really difficult to get any sort of decent picture on from an air-to-air perspective now. I don't know why it's so bad. I was like at 15 miles going, what the hell is that? I don't know if anybody else found that an issue.
No, my picture on the TGP for the MiG-21 was fairly clear, so I was okay with that actually.
Yeah, I could make out the MiG-21 because obviously the Delta planform was pretty clear, but like there was another aircraft that I'm pretty sure was an Su-25, and both myself and Gecko were like, what the hell is that? And we were like well inside 20 miles, weren't we, Gecko? And we just couldn't make it out. So I don't know whether they've changed something in that, but I hadn't noticed that before.
Well, I've seen what you've shot down a 21 and an AN2.
Yeah, I don't know whether
Was
that
it
was
that?
just mixed in at the same time with the stuff I was firing at.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll have to look at the debrief because I'm not even sure which engagement that was, but it was the one where we were going into de-louse the other flight, and then all of a sudden we had some low contacts pop up at like 7,000, and I did a declare on one of them, and it showed a MiG-21, and I could see the planform of a MiG-21, so that's the ones I engaged. But whether there was an AN2 mixed up in that group as well, but we'll see on the debrief. Anybody got any more points for the flight? All right, should we jump across to Discord then, and then we'll just review the tape.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel. Disconnected.
Okay, I think are we all here?
Yeah.
Okay. Noodle, do you want to start the tape? Noodle, can you hear me?
Comms check. Can anyone hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, leave me Charlie now.
Comms check.
Yeah, Noodle, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, we're good to go.
Okay, let's start.
I think you can take this forward a little bit. The ingress is pretty fine, I think. You just focus on myself. Yeah, just take it back a little bit. That's okay there. Yeah, so we were monitoring these bandit group, but we knew they were SU-25 because we got a print from AWACS and no factor. So they ended up coming, I think it was a 2-ship of them coming fairly close down my left-hand side, and I got number 3 to monitor it. And then I think I asked him just to pass the bullseye to yourselves, which I think that happened, so to make you aware. So you can fast forward this bit. Here they come. So we didn't want to waste munitions on these guys, no factor. And I think we're about to turn cold after the first part of the cap. And then we've got that MiG-21 that's in there now. I'm just going to see if that's the because there's an aircraft. I think it might have been the SU-25 that were picked up turning towards you, but I couldn't get a print on it at that time. I think that was no, that wasn't when you were cold.
If you want, I can take it over from here because nothing really happened during the ingress for us.
Yeah, okay.
But when we moved in for the SA2s, we already had a spike from 2 long tracks earlier on, so we started to focus on that one. I was going in for the SA2, keeping an eye on the long track and a possible SA4. And when we turn cold here is when right when we get in, when the SA4 spiked us. So we decided to turn cold, come back ahead, switch priorities, and take that SA4 first, as we had the weapons for it. So Fisty turned back in hot to get the mark point, as I had big issues with my cursor. It was drifting everywhere. I couldn't do anything, so I was just waiting for a mark point. My only chance to get weapons off would be mark point, click very, very fast on the cursor 0 until I would get a lock, cursor 0 and TMS up, cross-check if I had something on TGP, and then just fire, which is what I've done for that one. No, sorry, it's while Fisty was. Yeah, while Fisty was looking for the SA4, I came back in with some altitude and dropped that JSO for the SA2, so at steer point 6. We'll see if that hit. And just as I was releasing, I got a spike from the SA4.
Yep.
It showed some kills. I'm not sure if it hit here, but it showed that I hit the fan song, and it was on my target steer point anyway.
It goes
so
down. It's gone.
threat circle, guys.
Yeah, so that's the second one. So while I was coming back, Fisty managed to get the mark on the SA4. So I did exactly the same, came back hot and bruiser on the SA4. And then I think it's when you started to call us to egress west.
Yeah, I'll get a picture in a minute. As we turned out, we saw a contact really close to you, and we couldn't get a print on it at all. And I don't know, yeah, we couldn't get a VID with the TGP.
So meanwhile, I got a second shot on that SA4 just to finish it off, and Fisty took a shot at the fan song, the airbase next. And that's when we got the when we advised, I think, that the MiG-21s were taking off.
Yeah. Yeah, so you got those hits. And then we were coming.
I think, because Fisty, when did you call that the MiG-21s were taking off?
On my first ingress onto that target.
Right, okay, so that's that first batch that you saw take off that got you in the end. I thought you had seen like the second one and the first element was already hot on you.
I only saw 2 ships taken off.
Yeah, unfortunately, just as the lead element of our cap turned cold, that's when the MiG-21s were taken off. So we came into support, but there were some other MiGs that were coming across at the same time, and we could see you coming across towards us, and you were basically going to fly straight into them.
Yeah, so after, let's just review that part quickly. So once we realized that the escort was too far away to support, I turned back in to delouse Fisty. I ended up in that situation where I could see, as I was saying to Fisty, I could see both of them, but because of the cursor drift, it took me a while to just get an STT lock on one. I couldn't twist and get both of them. So I got STT lock fired on that first one. I think it missed. Yeah, I think the contact dragged it. And I guess as I was trying to get that cursor drift, I was too long. I was heads down, so I picked up the second one again, fired at it. I'm quite glad that the one underneath him didn't see me because I didn't see him. And I saw that splash, and I started to scan around because Fisty told me that he got shot down, and I thought I didn't have a.
What hit Fisty?
It's that second one, I think.
I don't see anything. I don't see him firing anything.
It's the guns here. Fisty got killed in the cockpit, so the jet was still flying. But as he say he was down here, I had visual on that one up high. I didn't see that one low, so I thought, shit, I didn't hit that first one. Then there's still 2 remaining. So my first call to you that I was offensive and one splash confirmed was wrong. I didn't see the first splash, so then I started to get my head out because I knew Fisty got down by the other one, and I managed to find it. But again, to get a decent lock with that cursor 0 was fun. I managed to get Fox 3 very close, and that was bingo. I had been bingo already that whole second dogfight, so I quickly took some altitude and then egressed straight, and I could just make it to the alternate.
You could have gone, what is it, dogfight override mode with that. You don't have to worry about the cursor drift then.
Well, it didn't work because the cursor drift, as soon as you move your cursor, you start enabling the ACM mode. If you lock and it looks for a target, you know what I mean? If you TMS up to lock your target and you've got a bit of drift, then it's just going to go in ACM mode, so I couldn't lock anything up. The only way I could lock was to fight against my cursor in RWS or TWS at 5 to 10 miles, having one hand on the stick and one hand on the MFD.
Right, let's just, can you reset to us and take it back to the start of that engagement? Yeah, so we were discussing this before about the positioning of the cap. We'll talk about, if you just pause it there a minute and just take it back a bit. Right, I want to see when basically Pegasus and Griffin turn cold away from the cap. Right, so I think the first point you were unlucky on was that Griffin and Pegasus would have been in a pretty good position to engage there, but unfortunately they turned cold, and we've just extended the cap slightly south, and therefore, so you can see us turning north now. But that meant that everybody was the furthest point away from you at that point. Whereas if Griffin and Pegasus had been 30 seconds later in that cap point, then they would have been able to turn. And whether they'd have got to in time, I don't know. The second point we discussed about whether we should have been further left, but I must admit I wasn't expecting you to be right over on the west side. Maybe it was because that SA4 pop up that you ended up over there more so than I thought you were going to come from the south. So maybe there was a point in the flight where we should have made the package decision to sort of reset over to the southwest and engage and reset the cap and everything else. But the other point was that I knew the SA4 was over there somewhere, so I didn't want to go near that until I knew it was down anyway. So
MiG-21s have got the very good sensors. As soon as you launch a AMRAAM at them, they're turning cold immediately.
Yeah, when it goes pitbull. Right, so just take it back for us so we can actually see the actual engagement. So yeah, so I think the first learning point was round the separation, but we did know that those bloody MiGs there was an airbase around there. But so we were coming in to support you then, and then all of a sudden we picked up these other MiGs that were much closer. So we had to commit on those before we got across to you. I don't think it would have helped Fisty, but we might have been in time to support you. So I fired 2 slammers on this thing, and it still managed to evade them from fairly. I know it was going cold, but and then we started to come across to you. As soon as we got them cold, I started to come across to you, Noodle, to support, and I got 3 and 4 to go hot on the bandits that were now heading north. But then you called that you were clear, so we turned back to the south to reset to support Griffin and Pegasus. Griffin, do you want to take this bit?
Yeah. So we just pulled in and we saw a couple of contacts heading our way. We tried to sort them, and Pegasus shot on one target and fired at another one. I must admit, I thought I'd lost that one, but they cleared out the way. But yeah, it's fairly straightforward, and I thought there was another one on my tail. It was, but it wasn't the one I was thinking of. But I see Billsy spotted it. And,
yeah, so I knew it was coming towards you, and I think I fired on that AN2 thinking that was the target to start with, but then I've actually put 2 slammer shots in, one on the other target, and then one on. I see one of those slammers hit that AN2, and then I actually managed to delouse you and actually kill that MiG-21 with the other shot. So that was confirmed done.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't coming up on raw. I just knew, well, I suspected it was still there, so I would, rather than let it come chasing me, it was best that get you to see if you could get it cleared. Job done. Nice one.
Yep. So then way back, we were just making sure that Noodle was clear, and then once you confirmed you were diverting, and I got a picture, and there was nothing within about 80 miles of us, I let you go, and then we headed off back towards home plate. Did you manage to land, Noodle?
I did. I was up for flame out the whole time. I didn't have to pull up the throttle just a little bit towards the end, and then with the 0.6.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep. So we were cutting it a bit fine, but I took the lead again just before we turned in.
We just dodged all the other AI, didn't we?
Yeah, I know. We got sort of a little bit mixed up in the AI traffic, even though we called it as being the overhead and they cleared us in. And then I think Gecko will see you. That's it. So because Gecko went past me on the inside, I got him to go around. Is that the end of the tape?
No, it shouldn't be. I think it's just me scrolling.
There we go. And then I landed, and then I think 3 and 4 had a problem with his gear. So 3 went around with him to try and sort it out.
Yeah, to be honest, I always shot the turn, so it made sense for me to hang around and check his gear for him.
Yeah, I bit my gear on takeoff. A bit rusty. I just forgot to lift the gear.
And Gecko's doing an air show meanwhile.
Yeah, so this you can see Hawkeye coming in as well. It's pretty busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I warned Griffin about the AI aircraft and got him to land Pegasus last in case he blocked the runway. Yeah, so I think you were dead side and then you turned on the crosswind to downwind.
Yeah, I landed in very, very close to these guys who are landing.
Yeah, I saw you coming in behind him. And then Gecko landed fine. All's good. And then Pegasus executed a perfect landing.
Yeah, I only had 2 greens. Griff confirmed that all 3 were visually down, so I was a bit worried about what was going to happen, but seemed fine.
I think it's luck of the draw because the same thing happened to Noodle the other. Was it yourself, Noodle, the other week?
Yeah, same. I had only 2 greens, and as soon as the front wheel touched down, it collapsed.
Yeah, and then so it just depends. Because we did a visual confirmation that the gear was down as well, and it was obviously not locked. Very nice. Yeah, so we always know about the dangers of getting close to airfields, but in this case, I know because we were attacking it. I think we were a little bit unlucky in terms of where the cap was at the point where those MiGs scrambled, and that we were both the first element had just turned cold, and the second element was just turning hot, so we didn't have anybody that close to you. And I think maybe a decision to reset the cap over to the southwest once the SA4 was down, just to assess that, probably would have been a good call as well. Other than that, I don't really have any points for the debrief.
That's good.
I must admit, I think we were about 15 or so minutes into that cap. Maybe not, but like, and I was thinking, blimey, it's quiet for a start of a campaign rolling fire. And then all of a sudden, all hell let loose.
Should have known better, mate.
See, jinxed it.
Yep.
I didn't even say it out loud, and I still jinxed it.
I think it all kicked off once Fisty and Gecko started hitting the Noodle. Sorry, started hitting the SA4 and the SA2.
Yeah, but I think we knocked out the SA4 and 2 of the SA2s. So I think that's a good mission, really, in terms of getting after some of the air defence.
Yeah, we really opened up sort of that route of approach to attack some high-value targets later on.
Oh, I was thinking we could always get after those air bases that are there.
That's
We can
just
get
what I
near
was
them.
thinking. Yeah.
Yep.
Now they're cleared out of the way, that we can get straight in and do some damage.
Yeah, MiG-21 and a MiG-23 airbase down there, definitely. Maybe
Coming
that's
next
one
week.
for next week.
Yeah, just keep an eye out for those 29As.
Good. Anybody have any, in terms of multiplayer, I didn't really have any issues at all from a 436 perspective. Anybody
Yep, all good
have
for me.
anything?
No, multiplayer seemed really good. I just got a few 436 issues that I haven't ironed out yet.
Yeah. Do you know what's causing your issue, Noodle?
Yeah, no, it's just normal cursor drift. I had a slight cursor drift at the beginning. I could have gone with it, but I tried to. I've never tried that before, and I won't try it again. But I've tried to recalibrate while in game, and it went complete tits up, and I couldn't do anything with it.
Okay. Right. So, Griffin, are you able to put scores on the doors up?
Yeah, they're already up, mate.
Great, thanks. Noodle, for last week and this week, can I ask you just to post the debrief?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I'll post the our flights debrief. For the week, I put some training on for tomorrow for those of you who can make it to practice some TAC form.
Does someone have a guide or an article how to? You mentioned fine-tuning the helmet mounted queuing system. I got no idea what you're talking about.
It's in the training manual. I think I've put a post up on Discord, a link to it under training or something that shows you the reference from the training manual. It's from one of them.
All right.
I think it might be like the ground ops mission 1 or something. It covers it. And also, I think somebody's posted a video on how to do it as well. Is it Micro that posted a video on how to do it?
They have, and it's not bad at all. I think
Yeah,
my only issue with it is fine tuning the, because you use your radar slew to position it, and it's very coarse. You can never get it just right. So that's my only issue with it at the moment.
Without using the what button?
Oh, because you got to have your TQS enable, haven't you?
Do you mean cursor enable?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just need to program cursor enable Gecko onto something, or use insert. But that's the key you use. Okay. Great. Anybody got anything else? All right, that's great. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Enjoyed that one. Good start to a 436, I think.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, all.
Good night.
Thank you.